reporter Travers Mackler is live at 6 now. And any remorse from the mayor today when you spoke to him, Travers?
Not at all, Scott. He says he committed no crimes despite the jury returning guilty verdicts on 20 felony counts. And in our conversation, the former two-term mayor all but called this prosecution a modern-day witch hunt.
Well, the prosecutors were fairly magical in their ability to take something that supposedly happened and paint it as reality when it really didn't happen. I was not aware of any of that stuff. I was not involved in any kind of bribes, and I think my testimony laid that out.
Ray Nagin has been guarded, essentially silent, since this criminal probe started years ago. A far cry from the persona of the outgoing cable television executive who the people of New Orleans elected mayor in 2002. Back then, he was hailed as a change agent for City Hall. What would you say to people who say, what happened to Ray Nagin? He came in as a rock star in 2002, biracial support. The guy was the new champion of New Orleans, and look where we are today. If somebody says, what happened? What did happen?
Well, in my opinion, I've been targeted. I've been smeared, tarnished, and for some reason, some of the stances that I took after Katrina didn't sit well with some very powerful people. So now I'm paying a price for that.
That price, a decade in jail. He's been ordered to report on September 8th. Your husband, father of 2 grown boys and a teenage daughter. How do you prepare yourself for what's coming on September 8th?
I don't know. I mean, I continue to pray and, ask God for strength. I talk to my family a lot. They're dealing with it as best they can. And we'll see what the future holds. September the 8th is a date that's out there right now, but who knows what the future is going to be.
That's because the 58-year-old isn't done with his fight. Defiant, still proclaiming his innocence, Nagin is confident he can overturn his conviction on appeal. You have cited since the beginning the fact that a former federal prosecutor made some pretty harsh remarks about you that couldn't be used at trial, but are you confident that an appeals court can or will factor that in?
I just think that we have problems in that U.S. Attorney's office, and they've been well documented, and for some reason it's been suppressed somewhat, and I think at some point in time it's going to come out. Now, whether that helps me, I'm not as concerned about that. I think I'm more concerned about the other people that may have been convicted and are serving time for something that they didn't do. That's the ones that I think really need to be helped.
The former mayor also told us that the day was pretty surreal and that he will continue to lean on family and friends for support. He will spend his time in Frisco, Texas, outside of Dallas. Scott and Camille Antilli reports to prison.
And Travers, how did he say he spends his days?
Well, he told us that he's under some form of house arrest right now, and he basically told us that his freedom has been taken away from him, and he feels like he's already been a prisoner in his own home.
All right, Travers, thanks. More sound from Ray Nagin on WDSU.com.